Alright, so episode 18 of the DP podcast, the Dark Podcast. When you gaze into the abyss gazes back into you, and whatever is within the darkness must be shined on through the light within this podcast. Alright, so basically the sequel of manipulation is kind of going wane off of manipulation into a different bonus, but the sequel of manipulation within the series. Alright, so I ain't gonna lie, I'm not even going for trying to like fear mongering and shit like that. Like, even if you don't want to deepen your self awareness, that even though that is your responsibility, is not an automatic consequence to the extent of what was referred to in previous episodes, unless you happen to sacrifice your soul or like corrupt your soul in certain types of way, like fracture your soul because of your own deliberate or undeliberate, deliberate and willful actions. Okay, feelings, thoughts, beliefs, shit like that, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Yeah. Don't nothing really like just gonna fuck you up like that unless you really put it in some work. You know what I'm talking about? So, quote unquote, just kind of just break it down, put it, just be straight up about it, just so it don't seem like it's like, oh yeah, if you don't deepen your awareness, you gonna go to hell or some shit. No, bro, it's not like that. Even though shit gonna happen, and you gonna have to take responsibility for whatever the fuck you did, and whoever the fuck you is, you ain't never gonna like. It's not like a black and white thing. Like, if you do this, boom. If you don't do that, boom. It's really just like this. Like, it's not all the same. It's once again, it's a spectrum. It's seriously just a spectrum. So whatever happens, you gonna reincarnate in hell from that shit. Or if you continue to refuse to, you know what I'm saying, you gonna have to up the score. You gonna have to show up. You gonna have to show up and not show out, and stop showing out, cause it ain't for others how you are viewed. It's for yourself. So it's really about that. Whatever reason that you deepen your self awareness is different. Cause like your belief as to why you should be self-aware or deepen your self-awareness, or why you in tune with yourself or deepen your tune with yourself, alright, is different from everyone, because everyone's reason for or like belief as for why they should be awakened or why they are awakened or self-aware is not the same. So that's why it's like it don't even matter if you are willing to or unwilling to be self-aware. Whatever your beliefs are, as long as it's true and it's real and it exists, and you maintain your innocence and, you know what I'm saying, your purity, basically, and your sanity, which is really your innocence, and your purity is also your innocence as well. It's all the same thing. You cool. Because the moment you don't do that, you done sold your shit. Okay, it's a phrase. It's not literal though. Selling it is you simply just you being unwilling to continue existing and standing in your power, standing up for yourself. Okay, believing in yourself. You just unwilling to. That's willful ignorance. With unwillingness to continue progress and moving. You know what I'm saying? Stepping forward, keep going. You know what I'm saying? To exist within your innocence, within your sanity. Okay, within a pure mind. Okay, which breathes a pure spirit and a pure soul, and maintains a pure soul. So that's how that works. You know what I'm saying? So, I see what I'm saying. You gotta see what I'm saying. You gotta know what it is or know what it ain't. And as long as you self-aware to that extent, it doesn't even matter how deep your self-awareness is, as long as you are protecting, shielding, and guarding yourself, defending yourself, That's the whole point of the series, and the whole point. That's the only thing That's really like, if anything, fuck the fear mongering. I ain't going for that. I don't need you to be no fucking afraid. I'm not even. That's none of that. No, I'm not trying to be responsible for none of that shit. So, fuck all that. Don't even think like, oh yeah, hell or heaven type shit. It's not like that. If you are unself-aware, if you choose to be, if you are unwilling to be self-aware, yes, there's karma for that. But that don't mean you have to be self-aware because you don't want to deal with the karma. Don't be trying to be self-aware, because that ain't gonna make you self-aware anyways. You still gonna be ignorant. Now you just gonna be now you just gonna be ignorant and afraid. Now you just gonna be ignorant. Now you just gonna be ignorant and afraid for no reason. Cause why would you be ignorant and afraid? Like, when you could have just been ignorant. It's not even like, it's funny, bro. It's just like, bro, if you have no idea, if you don't realize these things are true and exist and are real before, if you didn't realize it, or like you didn't have an inkling, like you didn't have a clue, you wouldn't even sure these things were real for real like that before this episode, before this series, period. It's like the point isn't for you to be panicking or uncomfortable or like frustrated, tense, traumatized or anything like that, or upset, now you're anxious or nervous. These are all emotions, or whichever ones are truly emotions, like nervousness, frustration, irritation, agitation. All this stuff is emotions. I'm not, bruh. See what I'm saying? So like, that's why I'm not going for that whole like trying to be fear mongering shit. Fuck all that. Like, don't even try to pay attention to what would happen if that's what's scary. If you know what I'm saying, you ain't even supposed to be scared of none of that shit. The point is that you're supposed to be armed with your knowledge. Okay, so that way you can protect and shield yourself once again and guard your soul and your spirit. That's the whole point. That's not even the whole point. That's the only like, what's the truly called? That's the power behind it. That's the power behind the knowledge, behind the wisdom, or within the wisdom. Better yet, actually, to be honest, within the wisdom. To be honest, in all actuality, everything and anything else is just there to. It's just like a, not literally, but quote unquote, a tool. And if you're willing to accept and allow yourself to utilize it and to accept that it is there, it is a tool, it is for you, then you can create whatever the fuck you want with that. I'm not even trying to like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you ain't gotta know what I'm saying, but yeah, just know yourself. And do not be unguarded, you know what I'm saying, and undefended and unprotected ever. Never go, you know what I'm saying. Put it figuratively, don't go out like that, for real. So that's just really why it's important for you to remember that manipulation, although it is rampant, it is not an excuse, and it is not a reason for you not to be able to succeed, however and whatever and whichever way that you are willing to, no matter what, because success is an automatic given. If entitlement truly existed for you, for everyone, for anyone, and others, including yourself, it would be success. Because success is just your will, is a given based off of your will to continue to do something. All right, so you automatically gonna make progress the moment that you are willing to succeed. And all you have to do, the key to success, is believe in yourself. It's automatic. So the moment you believe in yourself, you automatically make progress. And the moment you make, and as you progress, you automatically succeed anyway, because you automatically achieve something of, no matter the depth of whatever it is you are willing to achieve. And